Welcome to Cortburg Speaks Retirement, an audio podcast about investing in the stock market, financial planning, money management, and retirement planning. Each Wednesday, we help investors at all stages of life learn how to potentially grow and preserve their money from first job through retirement. Now here's your host, Miguel Gonzalez.
Good morning and welcome to the Cortburg Speaks Retirement audio podcast. On this week's audio podcast, I share 6 money myths that are limiting your wealth. When people think of myths, they often think of such stories as Pandora's box, right? The woman who took the lid off of a jar, releasing all of the world's ills upon the world. I wonder if taxes were one of them. Or the tale of Prometheus, who stole fire from his fellow gods to give to humans and was punished by Zeus with eternal suffering. However, money myths have also been circulated with such frequency that many people unknowingly believe them. These myths also tend to restrict people's thinking regarding their money, which can potentially limit their wealth opportunities. Here, I share 6 myths that we want to bust. Hopefully, Zeus doesn't punish me for sharing them. Myth number 1 is investing in the stock market is too risky. Many are wary of investing in the stock market for fear that they will lose all of their money should the market dramatically take a turn for the worse. One way to mitigate this fear, manage your risks, is to have a diversified portfolio. Having a diverse portfolio involves a variety of stocks, ownership in different companies, and also owning several different kinds of investments, from stocks to bonds to short-term investments, to name a few. If there happens to be a downturn in the market and one of the stocks does not perform well, having multiple types of investments could potentially lessen the blow. But when it comes to investing, it is all about understanding how the market works and being mindful of your risk tolerance. Another risk-aware method of investing in the stock market is to investing through exchange-traded funds or mutual funds, where your money is pooled with other investors and used to purchase securities. Doing so provides you ownership in several companies while simultaneously creating diversity within your portfolio. These funds are professionally managed, adding another layer of risk management. They're also affordable, and investors can easily redeem their shares anytime. But time is also a factor when you invest money. If the market is bullish for a time, having a long-term strategy can allow the investment time to recover over the long haul. If your intention is slow, long-term growth with a diversified portfolio, the risk factor decreases even more. So, myth number 2, will you be in a lower tax bracket when you retire? Many workers believe that they will fall into a lower tax bracket when they retire. However, this is only sometimes the case. There are a couple of reasons why this might not happen to you. One is future tax rates may be higher than they are today. A good example of this is happening right now. Prior to the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which took effect on January 1st, 2018, the top tax bracket was 39.6%. Currently, it is 37%, although this may increase once again to 39.6% in 2026 when the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act sunsets. As the government and the market continually evolve, it is hard to say what your tax bracket will be when you finally retire, or how it may fluctuate in the years after retirement. Another reason that this may happen is after retirement, you have less tax deduction. If your kids are grown, there will be no dependents to claim. If your house is paid, there will be no mortgage interest deduction and no annual tax-deferred contributions to your 401k to reduce the income. The other reason is that withdrawals from your retirement account can bump you into a higher marginal tax bracket. This is primarily a concern for individuals in the top tax bracket. When you withdraw from a retirement account, you do not pay higher taxes on your other income. Instead, you pay just on the retirement account withdrawal. However, consult with a financial professional and discuss how you can withdraw without exceeding your bracket's maximum. Myth number 3, you cannot contribute to an IRA after you retire. Even if you are retired, you could still contribute to a traditional or Roth IRA if you have earned income. Your contributions to a traditional IRA may be tax deductible. Earned income is generated by wage, salary, bonus, or tips, so you would have to have some kind of part-time work. Neither interest nor Social Security qualifies as earned income. Myth number 4, saving for retirement is hopeless if I start late or contribute small amounts. It may seem like a while down the road before you have to retire. And right now, you can only contribute a small amount. So what good would that do, right? But money has a way of accumulating, especially if you start investing early. However, it is never too late to begin saving for retirement. Discussing your plans and financial condition with a financial professional is a good way to learn effective methods to pursue your retirement goals. Ready for myth number 5? All debt is bad debt, right? The word debt comes with uneasy connotations. However, not all debt is bad. In a nutshell, having good debt refers to money that was borrowed to increase your income over time, like student loans, a business loan, or a home mortgage. Bad debt, on the other hand, is considered money spent that does not help your financial position. For example, credit card debt, personal loans, or even an auto loan. And the last, myth number 6, it is impossible to know today how much money you will need to retire. Every year, the cost of living and inflation continues to rise, and the market regularly fluctuates. In times of a bullish market, it seems like the market will never turn. But historically speaking, over the past century, the stock market has averaged a return of about 10%. When we were young, our parents encouraged us to save around 10% of every paycheck to put the money towards retirement. Today, financial professionals like myself suggest saving 20%, which includes employer contributions. A helpful way to bust money myths and develop a suitable financial strategy is to consult with a financial professional who can help you guide you on your financial journey. Also, make sure to visit our website, www.cortburgretirement.com. Our site is filled with educational videos, ebooks, publications, and financial calculators designed to help you learn more about your finances. As you search our site, send us a note regarding any questions you may have about any particular investment concepts or products, and we will get back to you quickly with a thoughtful answer. This is Miguel Gonzalez, certified retirement counselor and managing partner with Cortburg Retirement Advisors, signing off for this week's educational podcast.
The opinions expressed and material provided are for general information and should not be considered a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Securities offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group LLC, a registered investment advisor. Private Advisor Group LLC and Cortburg Retirement Advisors Inc. are separate entities from LPL Financial. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal.